been a lot of toxic stuff that's been going around in our culture for a long time, but recent stuff has come up, and I do want to talk about it in a way that helps to empower us and liberate us and help each other out. So that's what we're doing. Have you ever done or said something abusive to a partner? We could say friend or just loved one. And what is it? Whether you said it or you've done something, have you ever done it? And I'm going to tell you mine because I definitely have. I have a tendency and an ability to be verbally abusive. So the way I've noticed it is that if someone has made a decision that has negatively affected me, that is typically where I will start the name calling. The most common name that I'm going to call someone is either stupid or they're an idiot. Idiot or stupid. Those are my favorite go-to words when I feel like someone has made a decision that is adversely affecting me. I'm saying this because one, it's not uncommon, right, for people to be abusive to each other. I think it's more important that we can call it out and know what it is and why it is. So for me, where it comes from is just, I think as a kid, a lot of decisions were made for me that were outside of my control. And those decisions made my life harder, very, very hard for my personality. So one of those decisions was moving to Arizona. I was very comfortable. I was very happy. I knew what I was doing. I was enjoying it. And then all of a sudden, I got thrown into a culture that wasn't mine. I was the only, Black child in the classroom. I hated it. I hated every aspect of it. That meant decision makers involved in that were stupid and idiotic to me. But you can't blame on that. In general, when we see abusive situations, it's about having control. So for me, in order to take control back, I use my words by questioning their intelligence. And by doing that, now I feel a sense of power I didn't feel before because I felt like they took my power away from me. But in truth, you always have power. It's how you decide to use it or wield it. And Kayla says, I can say for sure I've said abusive things. I didn't even realize how bad some of my habits were until this year. Cypher says, yes, I have as well. Megita says, I've been toxic as crap. There are too many examples, but thank goodness for shadow work. Absolutely. The reason from my mouth is too smart for my own good at times, but I do it mostly out of retaliation. For me, it's like I have to kind of recognize, am I saying it out of retaliation? And is it a warranted retaliation? I have to like question all those things. But it's something that I have to work through. And so now I find myself, instead of saying it to that person, which is kind of more my style before, I just have to, if I feel that need to say something like that, I try to just keep it to myself, but then also pay attention to what I'm really feeling. I let those words sit there, but pay attention more to what I'm really feeling, or I'll vent with people who know I just have to vent. It's always nice to have people that you can do that, you like, listen, I just got to let this out. Being honest with yourself. That's the biggest thing you'll find about people who are abusive and who continuously are abusive, is that they lack awareness of themselves and what they're doing. And then also they have a hard time connecting to compassion and recognizing that everyone's out here just trying to figure things out. So these are all the things that you can think about as far as if you are the person who's been abusive. And I think we all have at some point, and we all have our levels of toxicity. Let's claim that first so that we can actually do this. So
magic.